person is putting forward an idea, and another person is putting forward another idea, that requires that both parties consider and discuss a given idea that they themselves don't, because each one has an opposing point of view. Both parties must necessarily be discussing what the other is saying, thus most
but you don't even
necessarily be discussing something.
No, that doesn't make sense in this situation, because John, that has okay, it has nothing to do agree and disagree on, because we both disagree with what you're talking about. You don't agree with what you're talking about, and neither do I, so it's a double negative, not a positive. You're completely wrong on this analogy, John.
That's trivial.
You're completely wrong on this analogy. We both don't agree on what we're saying. Can you see how ridiculous that is? That we're talking about something we both don't agree on?
Do you not understand?
No, you don't understand, John.
Is necessarily different, but it is analogous in that its relationship.
It's a faulty analogy for the situation, John.
No,
for the situation, yes, it is.
Let me
explain. Let me explain for once. You keep talking over me. I have to raise my voice for you. You haven't heard what no, you haven't heard that. I can just say I've heard what you said too, John. I've heard what you said, John. I've heard what you said.
The analogy I gave was in which two individuals hold opposing points of view, and each individual must possess the ability to discuss a topic in which they themselves don't believe. In this case, we have two individuals, myself and you, that are both discussing a topic that we do not believe. In this case, both of us don't believe it. In the other example in which I gave, one person believes it and the other doesn't. It is analogous. We are both talking about something in which...
Oh my gosh, John!
It is not necessary.
John, this is absolutely silly. You are arguing on the basis that you do not now and get mad at us because we're not letting you speak.
I'm telling you two, you need to calm down, okay? All you guys are doing is just yelling, and no one else can talk. Can you just chill before someone has an aneurysm? Jeez. Have a civil being like 3-year-olds. Okay? Rise above.
Yeah, okay, Polycarp. That makes a lot of sense.
He's exactly right. I apologize.
Now, John, let me explain to you my position onto why I think this is a faulty analogy, because you're saying you've heard what I've had to say, right, John? You've heard it all. I've told you everything, right? Is this correct? Because you've claimed this, and you claim you're Mr. Logical in this. You're Mr. I know what I know all the reasons of logic, and I know all what a contradiction, the law of non-contradiction. I know what I'm doing. A equals A, except it unless it equals non-A. Okay, yeah. Well, John.
Mock me all you want.
John, you're not getting this. We both don't agree on this particular thing we're arguing about. So what is the purpose of arguing on the basis of something we both already disagree on? This is a logical fallacy that this argument is even taking place, John.
I can
because the argument...
You'd like me to answer that. Thank you. Because I value what a text says. If I hear from one making a claim